My friends, what we learned in history books and what the United States Air Force officially told you in 2008 is a convenient lie. They said that the Lockheed Martin F-117 Nighthawk, the world's first stealth aircraft, the icon that humiliated Saddam Hussein's defenses in the Gulf War, was retired. They showed you pictures of it going to museums and being dismantled. But what I'm going to reveal to you now is that the ghost never stopped flying. While you thought it was just a relic of the Cold War, it was being reactivated in the deserts of Nevada for a much more dangerous mission: to hunt the shadows of China and Russia. And today I'm going to show you the proof that the F-117 is still active, because the Pentagon needs this dinosaur to survive technologically in 2026, and how it became the invisible master that trains pilots for the war that's coming. The warning has been given, the ghost is in the air. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and leave a like. Just look at the level of secrecy they tried to hide from you. Officially, the F-117 was retired from service almost 20 years ago, but behind the scenes, the Air Force deliberately preserved a subset of these machines in impeccable flying condition. In the dead of night in the 2010s, they made a strategic decision that changed the game: to reactivate about 45 aircraft. And it wasn't for display at air shows or parades, it was for what they call an aggressor squadron. In 2021, the world had its first reality check when two F-117s landed at Yosemite International Airport. In 2025, a pair was seen flying over Los Angeles, refueling in midair with a KC-135 tanker plane. Why keep an obsolete plane flying over the world's biggest cities? Because the F-117 has something that no digital simulator, no matter how advanced, can replicate: a real physical and well-documented radar signature. It's a living laboratory. It's the training target. New American radars to detect what China and Russia swear is invisible. And this is where things get serious, my friends. Pay attention to the geopolitical chess game that's being played. The United States doesn't have a captured Chinese J-20 fighter or a Russian Su-57 to train its pilots. They can't just borrow one to see how it shows up on radar. So, what do? They use the F-117 as the villain in combat exercises. Since the radar signature of the Nighthawk is known by American engineers down to the last decibel, it serves as the perfect measuring stick. When the Nighthawk enters the training airspace, it simulates the behavior of an enemy stealth fighter. It forces F-22 and F-35 pilots to sharpen their infrared detection skills and their unconditional search algorithms.
Tridimensionais com vento, calor e interferência eletrônica. O F-117.
The F-117 is the most cost-effective tool for the Pentagon. Instead of spending the extremely expensive flight hours of an F-22, they use the old black diamond that's already paid for to serve as a technological punching bag. But make no mistake, being a punching bag for the Pentagon means being the key piece that ensures that when the real war begins, American radars won't. To understand why the F-117 is still relevant today, you need to understand how it was born. It wasn't designed by traditional aeronautical engineers seeking speed or beauty. It was shaped by pure radar physics. Lockheed Martin discovered that radar reflectivity could be mathematically predicted and controlled through geometry. The result was that faceted, angular shape that looks like a black diamond. It was so unstable that it couldn't fly without constant help from computers. It sacrificed everything, speed, range, and maneuverability, to be just one thing: invisible. And it's this shape-based stealth that makes it so valuable today. It's the foundation of all institutional knowledge about radar-absorbing materials. Keeping the F-117 flying until 2034 is the Pentagon's way of making sure that the technical knowledge of how to maintain a stealth aircraft isn't lost between generations. If you stop flying, you stop learning. And if you stop learning, you become an easy target on the future battlefield. And the system collapses because the F-117 reveals an uncomfortable truth to our adversaries. Stealth technology is not just about the design of the aircraft. It's about operational discipline and the strict maintenance of the coatings. By maintaining this ghost fleet, the United States is training engineers and mechanics in the dark arts of stealth, ensuring that this competitive advantage is transferred to the B-21 Raider and to the NGAD, the 6th generation fighter. The Nighthawk proves that in real warfare, what is old can be your most modern weapon if you know how to use it. It's not just an attack aircraft, it's a life insurance policy. It keeps flying because the danger it was designed to fight in the Cold War has returned with different names, but with the same intention of challenging the West. And this is not an isolated case, my friends. It's the pattern of a superpower that knows information is the most lethal weapon of all. The F-117 was never retired because it's too useful to be discarded. He is the ghost that haunts the dreams of the general businessmen, Beijing and Moscow, reminding them that the United States is always one step ahead in the art of seeing without being seen. But I want to know from you, do you believe the Pentagon is hiding other ghost fleets from us? Or do you think the F-117 is the last of its kind? Comment down below. Your participation is what keeps this channel going in the face of the system's silence. But pay attention. If you want to understand the military secrets that traditional media ignores, if you want to see the documents and analyses that the algorithm tries to suppress, you need to be in our bunker, the exclusive uncensored community. Yes, the QR code is right here on your screen. The link is in the first pinned comment and in the description. That's where we reveal what's behind the smoke screens. And if you're a fan of aviation and military history, check out our channel for series and movies. Real content focused on the facts. The links are in the description and on the card that appears here on your screen. Shield your mind. I'm Simone Oliveira, and I'll see you in the next video.